What is up, everyone? Welcome to Body Code. Um, I'm Cody, by the way. So I thought I would share this since I am a indie game developer, or aspiring to be, to release my first video game later this year. Um, since I have a Steam store, I got this email, and I have not seen it talked about anywhere on YouTube or anything. This is really this is really good for indie game developers or any game developer. Period. But it can also make or break your game. So I got an email from Steam that Steam has announced that demos can now have a separate store page. So I will read this. By default, your free demo appears as a button on your base's game store page. But if you want to have a separate store page for your demo, you can now enable that in the Edit Store section for your demo. Enabling a separate store page for your demo will give you space to better describe the contents of the demo, add screenshots, upload a trailer, and specify supported features. Tight connection with your base game, standalone demo stores pages will automatically display both the demo install button as well as a widget linking back to the full game for players interested in wishlisting or purchasing the full game. So this is where it gets kind of tricky for me, which is good and bad for game developers. This one, I'll read this, is user reviews for demos. If you choose to enable a store page for your demo, you will also be enabling players of your demo to post user reviews that appear on your demo. Now, these reviews and review score will appear on your demo store page, just like reviews for any other free game on Steam. If you choose to not have a store page for your demo, then user reviews will not appear for your demo. And also it says store page mostly doesn't impact visibility. The Steam store will treat your demo mostly the same way, whether you have enabled a standalone store page or not. One factor that may come into play is if your demo ends up having, this is where it gets, where I'm on the fence about it, ends up having a bunch of negative reviews, it might be less appealing to potential players and may get filtered out of some of those views if the review score is too low. Of course, the flip side can be true too. If players are loving your demo, the positive review signal to other players may boost interest. This is really huge because I have not seen anyone on YouTube talk about this. I think only people with Steam pages and game developers kind of get the email link to this. I believe you can still search it on Steam, but if you're not a game developer, you're not going to look this up or, even really care about it. But let's talk about it. Now, this is really big. It's could make or break your game. Let's just say you release your demo, right? And your demo is not good and people do not like it. And they review your demo and you're getting negative scores. When you release your full game, I guarantee it, your game is not going to sell and do good. And that would be absolutely horrible, but then the flip side is, let's just say it does amazing. You get positive reviews, then more than likely your game is going to do well, maybe succeed a little bit, but this is where I'm on the fence. If you work super hard, obviously it's a demo and it's not the full game. It's just a tiny section of your game, a rough draft of your game. But, as game developers, we would know that. But will the player know that? The player thinks, oh, if the demo is this shit, then the full game is as well. And, when they play the demo, do not like it, they're not going to pay money to buy your full game, and leave a bad review. And it's going to just push people to see negative reviews and like, oh, I'm not even going to give this one a chance. So that's where I'm on the fence with it. Because demos are just the game in a smaller form, I guess. Some people release demos years before the game's release. And, it may not be what the game's like in 2 years after it, So It's really up to you if you want to take the chance. Personally, I released my demo uh, a month, maybe 6 weeks ago. And I wish this was out when my demo came out, even though I can still make a page and do that. But I personally, for me, I feel like it's too late because I was on the Steam store demo page. I was on the front page. My video game Besotted, was number 3 for, I think it was like 4 days in a row on the top demos of that week. Made top 5, top 3. That's all I got was number 3. And right now, I know my first weekend having my demo there, I got over 4,000 downloads. And that was like the highlight of my demo. And I feel like if I release it now, those people that did play the game, you know, they've already played it. Whether they beat it or not, they're not going to go back and leave a review because you couldn't have left it at the time. So I feel like it's too late for me. But personally, me releasing my demo, I feel like my demo is really good, you know. So I would have done the store page. But then again, you know, what if something happened and people leave negative reviews? I mean, that's going to affect your future sales. That could make or break you. You know, that can get into your head like, damn, I got all these negative reviews for my demo. That means people are just going to automatically not think twice about buying your game. So this is good and this is bad. So it's up to you. If you think you have a banger of a demo, I say go for it. You know, I mean, it's a gamble. You know, the gamble could pay off. You know, I feel like especially for indie developers, sometimes it's a do or die situation with certain games. And if you think you got a game that appeals to the masses, and you have a demo that you believe can do good, you know, do it. I mean, this will help your wish list. It can help sales in the future. But then for the people that may think they have a banger of a game and it's not, and you get negative review, that's gonna kill your motivation for finishing the video game. That may make it to where you don't even want to release it. You know, so it's a gamble, guys. You just gotta make sure, you know, maybe get different opinions, let other people play your game before you were to enable the separate page for your demo. You know, listen to people, and that way you know, like, maybe I shouldn't release this demo because it could get negative reviews. But then again, it could weed out some of these games on Steam, because I mean, I think it was like what 14,000 last year, maybe more, new games, and it could weed out some games that, you know, some people just make games and release them just to release them, and they're not good games. So this could help some Steam games for people to not even attempt to risk playing a game that's not even good. So I don't know. What are y'all thoughts? Do you think this is good for us or bad? You know, I'm on the fence for both of them, but personally, if this came before my demo was released, I would have done this, you know, because I feel like my demo is pretty complete for a demo. My demo is actually, it could take 4 hours to complete it, but it just showcases the game, you know. But you know how people are in reviews, you know. It's a risky. It's very super risky. But the also good thing about this is I really wish they had this, because my wish list, it even says wish listers will be notified when you launch your demo. I didn't have that, you know. So when I released my demo, no one knew about it. But now, since they have a separate Steam page for your demo, all the people on your wish list, they'll get notified that you have a demo available, and which is amazing. I mean, this is really cool. You know, I really think it's cool. I wish this would have happened a month ago before I released my demo. But yeah, I like it, man. I really like it. But like I said, it's a gamble. You know, imagine working a year, then okay, I got the demo ready, and you got another maybe 6-7 months in development. You release your demo, and it gets negative reviews. You know, and more than likely, if you get negative reviews, you're not going to do good. You're not going to have good sales. That's in my opinion. I could be wrong. You just never know. But to me, that would be heartbreaking, to be working years on a game and like, yeah, I got me a demo and the demo's crap, and people leave negative reviews, I think that is going to impact your sales. 100%. So yeah, I haven't seen this on anyone talking about it. So this is good for game developers. Period. Indie, AAA. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? But my next video game after Besotted, I will definitely make a Steam store page for it. But yeah, this is really good news. I'm glad they did this. I'm really glad they did this. So yeah, comment what you think below. Would you do this? Are you a game developer? Would you do this? What are your thoughts on it? But yeah, like, subscribe to me, and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day today. And I'm Cody. I'm with Body Code Games. We have a game coming out, hopefully the end of this year, called Besotted. I'll link the description. I'll link the game in my description. It's called Besotted. It is a classic turn-based RPG. We have a demo out, so give the demo a play. Put it on your wish list. Help me help you, or help you help me. And I'll keep releasing more content. But thank y'all again, and have a wonderful day.